Right, here to show you a journal that my daughter's made. Bought some fabric for her. She decided to use some of that fabric. It's got elephants on the other side. That's my daughter's signature there. She likes elephants. This is just cording from a pair of shorts, so recycling at its best. That was Elle in the background talking. Not allowed to show you the first page, but we did some tea dyeing, and this is what my daughter's made for her friend. We've tea dyed some yellow paper, and we also tea dyed some pattern paper, all sea themed. Also some blue paper, and some of them have turned out really nice. And what I've done is I've baked them in the oven about 50 sheets at a time, and I'm layering several sheets on there, but using something like greaseproof paper or tin foil between the sheets, not every sheet, but between sort of like a set of sheets, and they come up with some really nice patterns. So this is just, you can see where it's slightly baked there. But I can do a video on, there you go, on bulk dyeing. Let's try and find that last page. There you go, look at that. Shh. See how lush that's come through. I also put a dabble of coffee granules on as I was putting them in the water as well. And I think that's probably what these spots here are. It's where they've, there you go, look at that one. That lush. And offcuts from here, I made these, which are going to be covers for journals. And they're literally just the strips that we cut off. And I've glued them down with just ordinary PVA, but I watered it down with a few coffee granules as well, so it still has colour in there. The backs of them haven't been done yet, but they'll be made into journals, and that's literally from the offcuts from in here. But what I've also done is dyed with food colouring. Just some red food colouring in. A couple of these sheets I did put a dabble of orange in there, so they're slightly different. These sheets here weren't dyed. They didn't go in the water. What I did was, as I put the sheets in, I put these on top to soak up some of the water, because when I put them in the oven, I have them quite wet. I literally take them out of the solution and put them on the surface. Put a few layers on, and then put some more greaseproof or some more tin foil. Look at it. And this is literally how they came out, just because it transferred from the other sheets that they were with. Because this here is what I've made. From what I did was the little sheets. Now here you can see those little dots. That's where I put cinnamon on the paper. It was only on the top layer I put some cinnamon on, which I think would have dyed it, but because I put it in the oven, it turned it into the dark spots for extra detail. These pages here, I'll find a better one. Let's see. You can see these gorgeous patterns here. That is layering it on tin foil, and what I did with the tin foil is I crumpled the tin foil up and then opened it up again, and the ones that were on there came up with this pattern here. The plainer ones are the ones that were more in the middle of the set of 50 papers that I put in with those in between. And where you've got them on the edge here is just where it's baking directly in the oven, rather than between layers, it goes darker. And that's where I've probably done a bit of, I added a bit of coffee as well. And this, well, you can see by the size of my hand. Oh, excuse my nails, that was my daughter painting them. It's upside down, there you go. Yep. And that's how it turned out. 3 signatures. I think 20 sheets of signature. And it smells lush too, when the paper's baked. That's a bit of the orange there. So I would say, ladies, just have fun. Don't do just 1 or 2 sheets at a time in the oven. Do a ton of them.